when the needle's by the valve in my arm, I can feel the valve moving. It feels like a tickling feeling. Then that way, as far as the donor goes, I'm just explaining that is that when you do make a donation of apheresis, you can feel the valve. Now, when you donate whole blood, is that an issue, or you don't even deal with that?
No, it's not usually an issue because here you're getting return, and that's where the problem comes in, if you want to call it a problem. But with whole blood, we just take away from you, so you don't have to worry about a return.
It just simply drains out of you,
right,
and you don't have to put anything back.
Right,
So
right, right. This here, you have to make sure your needle is sitting just pretty much right dead smack on.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of room for adjustment back here like we do in whole blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to talk real quick. Before we talk about the parts, or we talked about what's going on, we talked about screen. If you could explain to the viewers about all the, I see something dripping here, and I see a brown bag. But what exactly are?
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Talking about the bag. That's anticoagulant.
And it's basically used so that the cells won't stick together. The blood cells won't stick together.
Am I getting some of that put in me right now?
Yeah.
Now, the anticoagulant, that's blood thinner. Is that
It helps so that the blood cells don't stick together.
don't stick together? Okay. And so is it for me, for the patient that's going to get it,
It's for,
or for both of us?
It's basically for the product. So
Oh, okay,
that
and you can see
it
it.
maintains the product so that it won't, the cells and things won't stick together,
Okay.
come together. But you do get some of it, and what it does sometimes, it combines the calcium in your body and withdraws it.
Okay.
So it can cause like a tingling sensation in your mouth.
I do get them getting that right now, just a little bit, a little method taste in the mouth.
We can give you Tums for that, so that usually Tums takes that feeling away. Sometimes you can get some leg cramping, you get some arm
A
cramping,
little bit.
and we can turn down the amount that you're receiving.
Okay. Now, my 150th video, I talk a bit about how I eat donuts, drink chocolate milk in that video. But in this video, I'll just say I skip all that. But another way to offset the medley taste or tingly taste would be to drink milk, chocolate milk, the vitamin D in the milk, which it does, it offsets that taste.
Yep.
Okay. And then
And then this back here is where your plasma is going into. So this is your plasma. And it pretty much looks the same as your platelets, but the consistency is just a little more fluidy.
A little more watery kind of. There's more water in the plasma. Okay.
And then your platelets is the next bag here is the platelets.
That's the platelets. That's the lips.
And the platelets here, they have like a little swirl in them. They're kind of hard to see.
Now that came from all me, right?
Yep.
That's all out of my body. Okay.
Yep.
Everybody know for sure.
It's all from Ted.
Okay.
Yep. These are platelets.
Okay. All right. And then there's another bag in the middle of the buttons.
And that's just to collect like the ear and stuff. This is where all the ear goes.
Okay.
So it doesn't go in you. It goes in you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Great.
So like I said, the ear is collection. This is where you can tell that this is ear in here.
Okay.
So basically the ear that you talked about earlier that you
Right, I was concerned about.
Yeah, it goes all in here.
Goes in there, so I'm not going in my heart or my arm or my body. It's going in there. I'm not worried about that.
Yep.
Okay. Now
That one, that's it. Part of the background.
I see the little drip face on the anticoagulant. How's that set? Is that something that you adjust with the? Is that automatically set by
It's
the
automatically
computer?
by the computer.
The computer does.
So it just takes like a drip, like an IV type thing.
Now I see sometimes you go over another screen on the computer to make an adjustment. Is that to adjust the pressure and
Yep. A lot of times we can go here
Oh, okay.
and we can adjust, like, you can adjust your ACE, where your anticoagulant, you can
There
adjust
it
the
is.
amount that you're
Okay.
receiving.
Okay.
This is your draw flow. You can adjust your draw. Like if your draw is too low, we can adjust it and cut it down.
That's close. That's drawn
Draw,
blood out.
yep.
Okay.
And then on your return, if your return is too high,
Okay.
we can go ahead and adjust your return.
That's blood going back in, and you can
Right.
adjust that and everything's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what all that is going on. And well, if that explains the operation, you seem very good, Mikey. Now I want to talk about right now. Am I giving a single or a double, or maybe am I doing a triple?
You're giving a double.
I'm giving a double. What? So
Units of platelets.
okay. So that raises my next question. Although this is the 160th donation, I've in fact given more than 160 units. How much do you think we have given? Is it safe to say that I've given like double that? Would that be fair? Because like actually, everybody doesn't understand. I give twice. I give a pint, 1 unit of platelets and 1 unit of plasma. Is that
Right.
fair?
So it depends on if you give like a single or if you give a double. And a lot of times you give a double, so yeah, you can kind of guesstimate it. Just 1 second, I'm gonna take this guy off down here.
Go ahead.
But you can kind of guesstimate that you could double that,
Okay.
that amount.
How many people you think have been saved by me, and if I can do that, I can do it. Someone's here to need us. We'll go that route. Okay, so when you're ready to talk again, then we'll have to try. Okay, we're back to our 160th donation, and here we are with the apheresis nurse, Mikey, and she's been nice enough to take her time today to show us the operation of the trema, explain some things about how the donation works, and other various aspects of the blood donation. But I'm going to go real quick. This donation, as I said before, wasn't planned. I didn't think I would get this far, but God willing, we're both here. I'm so happy about that. That I can be back with Mikey. But beyond that, I'd like to say this is my 160th donation. Been here 160 times, and every time I've been here, like I said the last video, everybody's been nice, wonderful. From registration to hydration, everybody's been wonderful. But I want to talk about how many you said in my last video. I don't think we talked about it that much, but for every unit of either platelets or plasma, how many lives we saved roughly? You said it before, but I think it's worth repeating. Someone that might wonder that, well, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Is that correct, Mikey?
No, you can save 3 lives.
3 lives.
Yep. For every donation, you save 3 lives. And a lot of times what happens is that they can split the bag, and so like whoever needs platelets, plasma, and red blood cells, that's how it goes as far as continues. You save 3 lives. Because they normally split your product up. But back here, what happens is with a lot of times, your one donation, the donation that we get off of you back here,
Okay.
it takes 10 to 12 people up front.
Oh, really?
So that's why it's so special back here. Like just one, what we get off of you back here, it takes 10 to 12 donors up front.
In the whole blood to do what I'm doing back here. Now,
Okay. What you're doing back here.
Okay, I'd like to that's something interesting that I'd like to talk about quickly is the fact that I started giving whole blood when I first started donating, and I felt I was doing I was performing my life purpose by doing that. But someone had suggested to me maybe you could do apheresis, and I didn't know much about it, but in my heart, again, I feel my life purpose was trying to do something to help as many people as I could. And I did this because I feel I could even help more people to do this by donating platelets or plasma. And is that fair to say, Mike, that I'm helping more people, saving more lives by doing this? And in my last video, I talked about I could do this every 28 days. Have I been coming in there pretty regular?
Yeah, and they've now changed it to every 14 days.
Now I can give every 2 weeks.
Yep.
That's the other thing that's changed since the last video.
Yep.
I can do this every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks now.
I can do that. Now is that a universal rule that
Yep.
is that all
For
around
everybody.
for
Yep.
everybody United States now, or
Well, I'm not sure but here in Michigan blood,
Michigan
it's
blood.
every 14 days.
okay,
Yep.
because I know in other videos that I've watched, perhaps in Florida or maybe New York, you might have similar rules, but if you
Yeah.
don't know, you just check
It
it out.
just depends on the state, but yeah, there's a lot of states where you can go every 14 days.
So you can do that, and
Yeah.
I think I'll go. I'm going to try to switch back and forth, but at least every 3 weeks is
Yeah.
my new goal.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm able to do that now since the cancer. Right?
Yeah.
I'll be able to do that. And so would it be safe to say that 150 donations, 3 times 150, would that be about how many people cost? Well, no, actually, because we've done twice, so there's actually six
6 people. Yeah.
people. So
Yeah.
just to throw the numbers out, and so for 300 units altogether would be possible. That would be about what I've given so far, and that would be fair to say. Now, are we getting close to the end of this donation?
Yeah,
right?
you're right now. You have 18 more minutes.
18 more minutes.
18 more minutes, and you'll be done.
Okay.
Yep.
Now the machine operates the same. Everything is the same. And this now usually when I do a donation, if I don't squeeze it, something happens. The machine goes into it makes a funny beeping noise and it stops working. And what happens when the pressure drops way below? I see you adjust something.
Well, when the pressure, a lot of times if the pressure is low,
If I stop squeezing, I'll even. So if I'm not gonna do that, I should keep squeezing because they don't want the pressure.
a lot of times it depends on too, like your hydration level.
I'm really hydrated right now.
So we advise you to drink, as much water as you can stand the day before, and the day of the procedure, you
Okay.
want to stay away from anything that has caffeine in it.
Oh, really?
Because,
Not bad either.
dehydrates you.
Yeah,
So, caffeine does.
Caffeine does.
So we like you to be well hydrated. It's a matter of us. That's why you see blankets on him. The warmer
Yeah.
we keep the donor,
That's fine.
the better you run as well. Also, like you stated earlier, if you have a valve, sometimes it interferes with your draw pressure too. So, but today you've been doing pretty good. Yeah.
Haven't said nothing. Nothing is going wrong here.
Yeah.
Now, I see one patient on the other machine. He actually donated red blood cells at the same time. Is that something new now? On the very end scale, on this machine here is a red blood cells. The man.
It's called a PPR.
That's so
Where you can do a platelet, a plasma, and you can do a red cell all at once. Yeah. So you basically will see that he'll have 3 bags. So this bag is the platelet, this bag is the plasma, and then he'll have another bag for the red cell.
Okay, but that wasn't selected for me this time.
No, this time around it usually goes off of blood type, and usually most of the time the red cell we like for like the O's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm B positive.
Right.
I wondered about that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically goes off supply and demand from the hospital orders, what the hospital needs are.
Okay.
And basically for your blood type, they like the red cells. They don't discriminate blood types, period, but mainly they're crazy about the red cells for the O's.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that helps me understand about the blood donation as well. I'm involved with that. Okay. You can stop. What I want to do now, John.